Okay. Bottle caps.
Well, Mr.
Damn, look at this
Valentine,
place.
I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
This is an interesting area.
You got the memory pod loaded up? Oh, you're not Irma.
Nope. Can I use them? Can I, like, remember my time before the war or something?
Good neighbor's crazy. Thefts, murders, worse. Sometimes you just gotta escape a little to make it through the day.
Escape? What do you mean?
Why are you
Reliving
laughing?
old memories.
Jeez.
Like Thanksgiving, 2071. Mom made a 12-pound turkey. And then we all listened to the Silver Shroud versus Captain Cosmos. Even Pa was there. You ever listen to the Silver Shroud?
No.
That's what we need. No matter how bleak things got, he saved the day.
He did, huh?
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
He's from the radio shows. I've listened to all 419 episodes.
That's a lot.
And the holiday special. He's the best. Better than Grognak and Man-to-Man combined.
He likes some superheroes.
I haven't listened to the show.
You should. They're the best detective stories in the whole world. What if the Silver Shroud was real? With his black trench coat and gleaming silver submachine gun. I got a plan to bring him to life. So we can fight bad guys and give the rest of us a symbol of something better.
Okay.
Good on you for trying to make the world better.
I just have to do something, you know? I've built my own custom machine gun.
You
Even
did?
better than the one in the show. But to make this work, I still need the most important piece. The genuine Silver Shroud costume herself. And they actually got one here in Boston. They made it for the TV show. Will you help?
I might do it if you make it worth my while.
When you're done,
Damn it.
I got a reward all squared away.
Okay.
Will you just help me out?
Okay, fine.
I'll get the costume
One
for
day.
You're gonna do this? For real?
Don't sound so
Before the bombs
surprised.
fell, they were filming the Silver Shroud pilot over at Hubris Comics.
Oh, I just was
so
there.
that's where you'll find it. You're the best.
Okay. Just walk past there. Well, if I ever have, you know, if I ever want to do the side quest stuff, we know what to do. Besides all the other things. Oh, it's empty. They have, I was gonna say they have nicer bathrooms in here, but no, actually, it's not that much better. Wouldn't you like expect that after all this time that they would slowly start rebuilding certain things, like a proper, you know, proper toilets, proper, I don't know, just sewage, or, you know, something that improves life.
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Okay, who are you?
Hey, Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know.
How did I know her
Just
name was
don't let
Norma?
the big metal softy hurt himself. All right?
Alright, she seems nice. Oops, sorry. Sorry. These poses are so cool. Especially the spider one. I hate spiders, but, you know, still looks cool. This is all stealing. Is this a secret wall? If it couldn't be more of a secret wall. If I've ever seen a secret wall. I'm gonna make it through here. No, maybe not. Oops, don't bring up the console. Okay. Oh, that loops around there. Irma's terminal. So that's also a thing. Like in Fallout 3, I played a pretty sneaky character too, and I had a lot of the lockpicking and hacking levels up and such, and stealing. I stole everything. That was fun. But here in Fallout 4, I rarely steal things actually.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
These are free though, so, you know. May as well take him. Don't spam it though. Sometimes there's like 1 or 2 items in between that are considered stealing. And also, did you see as I picked up the stim pack, it almost looked like the second stim pack was red for a second? Oh, another game, okay. Yeah, it seems like it changes to red. Hi.
You're the one who can extract memories from a brain, right?
Normally, we only allow our clients to experience their own memories. Now, what's this all about?
We need a deep dig, Amari, but it's not gonna be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Well...
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Sure do, I think. Yep.
Here's what I could find.
His expression.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Okay. Gotta just jam it into Nick.
Skip to the good part, Doc.
We plugged the brain implant into Mr. Valentine, assuming he's willing to take on the risks.
Hell, why not? Plenty of room in my head anyway.
Okay. That's interesting, because if he's a, you know, mechanical machine, I wonder if he can calculate how much room there's left on his brain or something.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine.
Cool, that's
If I
interesting.
start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Okay.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
That sounds ridiculous.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
Okay.
See you on the other side.
Sounds good. Are you taking that one? I'll take this one. Even though you were right next to this one. Kinda odd, but it's okay. It's okay. Please stand by. I'm standing by. I'm gonna quick saving. Still standing by, Doc.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there.
Okay.
We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
That sounds interesting. I wonder if we're gonna see like a level or something. I remember in Fallout 3 there was this weird level where you go into this virtual world, right? And everything turned creepy.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation
Whoa.
appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Okay. There's nowhere for me to go. Oh, now
This
there's.
is the earliest intact memory I can find.
That's so cool.
That makes it official, folks. The final vote
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Okay.
5 states have now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic.
Isn't that from New Vegas? NCR?
It's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
What a joke.
Waiting for this day.
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Quite a party.
Teacher at school said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Quite a historic day.
Listen to me, Connie.
Remember, it was only
You take this.
that President
You're old enough.
first proposed the idea.
You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands.
All afternoon.
You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
We're expecting
I will, Mom. I promise.
any minute now.
I won't let you down.
That's why he had that gun on him.
Always
Special
been
gun.
my good boy. This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence.
Why did
There.
Why
Try
did
that one.
Okay. She was like, that's what you're looking for. Like, she sounded weird. Also, there were like prompts I could have used E to access mom's memories or something. I don't know if I should have done that or just keep listening. Yeah, like me.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. You focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like.
Oh, interesting.
Fine. You'll see. The thing about happiness...
Okay, it just keeps doing that. Ah, I see.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kinda green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see.
His name is Connie
That's
Kellogg?
okay. I got her.
That's a weird name.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Okay. That gun is probably gonna kill both of them by accident somehow, isn't it? Maybe the baby shoots himself, or the kid shoots herself or something. It's a girl. Mary.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Look at that gun.
Just so you know, they died like dogs. And
I
you
found another memory to try.
weren't there
I'll connect you.
to help them.
Okay. So they killed them, not he. This is really cool. This reminds me of the Dishonored games, that weird world where the outsider is in.
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Okay.
There was always a job
Oh,
for
it's the
someone
same thing.
like
What about this?
I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Sit down.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. Suit yourself.
He's gonna kill those.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try
Okay.
this next one.
Is that gonna be an important job? Whatever family he kills, or whatever he has to do there.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
They seem pretty good to
We
me.
heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything.
He lost his hair.
They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement, which suited me just fine. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
You're with the Institute.
Okay.
I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Good job, man.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer.
Oh,
One of these has got to tell us something.
hopefully.
We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact.
Mostly.
Manual
Ah, well, that's familiar.
Cryogenic stasis. Suspended.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. I made sure they knew it. I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out.
Okay.
I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really.
They just did their job.
Computers are still working.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
That's good. Checking through the logs.
Me?
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Hopefully it's all.
Well, you kind of did that to me.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute
Wait, this makes no
bastards
sense,
will
though.
soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Okay, because it sounds like he's talking about it after we killed him. So I guess he somehow already knew about me. I don't know. That's a little bit odd. Like, how much could he really have known about me? Oh, they're still awake.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
There's me.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
This is so weird.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory.
How lucky.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, we like still look around and stuff. No, they're all gone. Yeah, the whole like backup thing. So if they kept her alive, would she have been a backup as well?
Initiated. Manual override initiated.
Oh, I started again.
Cryogenic stasis.
Oh god, that sound. That was not good. Said Sean. Yeah.
Is that your son?
It wasn't my idea to settle
This
down
used
with
to
the
be
kid
very
in the
recent
middle of
memory.
Diamond City.
So, good
Hold on.
news, I think.
Okay.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. And I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long. This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Really? That's what this is?
Oh boy. Piper is really done
Like he
it this
wants
time.
us to find him or something?
I mean, I'm not
Hey, it's Travis.
she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be really mad this time. I probably shouldn't have even
Kellogg.
said anything.
It's okay.
Dude.
What?
Look at this guy.
A new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
This is probably who we have to find to tell us where the institute is.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Are they gonna teleport? Whoa! Not like that. That's just a memory glitch. It's totally not the game's fault. It's just, it's on purpose.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
So they can just do that, huh? Interesting. So did he get to Virgil?
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Okay. To the TV. Is there anything up here, like hidden? No? Oh, just replays. Okay, let's get out of here. I hope that wasn't too boring to watch. Lots of things to listen to, but I've never seen that, so to me it was super interesting. Please stand by.
Slow movements, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had.
I'm good.
No one's ever done this before.
I'm totally fine.
How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
How about Nick?
That's good.
Is Nick good?
But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
So you didn't tell me about that there could be a chance of long-term damage, huh?
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
Well, the Virgil, yeah.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Well, it's a good hiding spot then, isn't it?
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
Cool, I've also never been there. Oh no, I'm not going there, that's crazy.
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Radaway. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more. A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor? That would be perfect.
Ah, man, I'm trying... I had like a full suit before. I'm trying to remember where I got it from. And I can't remember. All I'm thinking of is that little pond or something I went to with the suit, but I don't think I found the suit there. Okay.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Okay. I don't... Oh, man. I feel like you used to remember where you find... Oh, I do know where to find that suit. It's in that mission, in that place where there's this eyebot tells you about this job position, and if you go there, you have to do something in there and like fix the radiation level and stuff like that. So, but I mean, we could just use the power armor from the sounds of it too. So I might just do that because that mission is pretty long, I believe, if I remember correctly. I think it's in. Where is it? It's like somewhere in this area, I believe. Oh, it's a camp. Oh, I think it's this one, the Cambridge Polymer Labs. I think that's where you get it. Could be that one. I think it's that one. It's like close to the water. But technically, it's not too far away. But yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Valentine.